women to come up on stage to play a little trivia quiz game. So the first 3 volunteers, 3 men and 3 women, just come on up. I don't call on you, you just come on up. 3 men and 3 women to play a little trivia quiz. We got 1 gal. We have 2 guys. We got 1, 2 women. Here comes another female. I need 1 more guy to come up for a little trivia quiz, and that's the prize for tonight. 1 more. We got 1 woman, 2. Oh, we're all set, right? No. Let's alternate back and forth. Let's get a guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, girl. All right. Did I tell you the kind of quiz we're playing, by the way? Sex trivia. Sex trivia quiz. And we're going to be asking all of you a series of questions based on love, romance, marriage, sex, and dating. Each question has a choice of 2 answers. Now, you folks in the audience, we don't want you to just sit there. We want you to help these contestants by shouting and yelling out what you think the answers are. Because it looks like these people need help here today. Whoever is still left in the game is the winner. And hi, your name is?
My name is Skip from Austin, Texas.
Who are you here with, Skip?
My wife, Barbara.
All right, here we go. Where's your wife, Barbara? Barbara? Okay, Barbara. Now, Skip, you're an average guy, right?
Yeah, I'm average.
According to Masters and Johnson sex experts, you've heard of them, I'm sure. When you're sexually aroused, if you're normal, your toes curl up or does your hair fall out? Now this is according to sex experts Masters and Johnson. What happens, man, when he's sexually aroused? Do his toes curl up or does his hair fall out? That's no way. Oh, it's been that long. She's forgotten. Audience, help them out. Yell out the answer. What do you think?
Well, in my case, obviously my hair falls out.
You say the hair falls out.
That's right, yeah.
No, your toes curl up. You're out of the game. Thank you very much for being with us. We've got some rice running for you. Hi, come on down here. Your name?
Debbie.
From?
Oklahoma.
Who are you here with, Debbie? Where's the husband at from Oklahoma? All right. Now, Playgirl magazine, you've heard of Playgirl magazine, asked their women readers if they would have sex with a total stranger for $1 million in cash. What did 58% of the readers say? They would or would not have sex with a total stranger for $1 million in cash. Now, I'm a stranger to you, right? If I gave you $1 million, would you have sex with me? All right, very good. You're on. Now, ladies, what do you think the answer is on this one here? For $1 million in cash, would you have sex with a total stranger? Yeah. You know, 58% of the women said they would. Sure, you're in the game. Come on right over here. Your name?
Bernie from Tucson.
Bernie from Tucson. Who you with, Bernie? Where's your wife at? All right. Get out of gambling. According to leading sex experts, how long have you been married?
28 years.
Before a married couple commit an act of love, you know what I mean by that, right? How long will the preliminaries usually last? 3 minutes or 15 minutes? Now we're talking married couples. How long will the preliminaries usually last? 3 minutes or 15 minutes? You say, well, listen to the audience. Audience, help them out. 15. You're right. 15 is correct. Hi, your name?
Jane from Philadelphia.
Jane, who are you with, Jane? All right, there's the husband right there. All right. Your husband likes to wear your nightgown to bed, Jane. Every so often, he maybe once or twice a month, he says, I want to wear your nightgown to bed. According to Dr. Ruth Westheimer, should you allow your husband to act out his sexual fantasies, or is your husband a real sicko? Audience, help her out on this one here. Just think. Your husband says, I want to wear your nightgown to bed. It's all right, you say. No, Dr. Ruth says he needs psychiatric counseling. He's a sicko. Thank you for being in the game. Hi, your name? Bruce, all right. Bruce, where are you from?
Lexington, Kentucky.
Who are you here with?
3 folks back there.
They have McDonald's over in Lexington, right?
Yeah.
You like Big Macs?
No.
Do you like women's breasts? Here's the situation. Get it up. According to the book American Averages, Bruce, which actually weighs more, an average woman's breast or a Big Mac? Now think about it. This is according to the book American Averages. Give me your 2 hands here. Let's say you have a woman's breast in this hand, and you have a Big Mac in this hand. Now, according to the book American Averages, which weighs more? This is the breast, this is the Big Mac. Audience, help Bruce out on this one here. Now think about it. Huh?
Big
No. See, a breast weighs about a pound and a Big Mac is 7 ounces without the box. Thank you, Bruce, for being here. Hi, your name? And where are you from? From Florida. Who are you here with tonight, Ann? Or this afternoon? Okay, family, help her out now. Here we go. Are you single or married?
Married.
Are you here with your husband? Where's the husband at? Okay. According to studies at New York State University, Ann, what do the majority of couples surveyed say they do right after making love? Now, 80% of the couples surveyed said they did this. Now, I'm going to give you a choice of 2 answers, but before we do that, what do you do? Now, let's do a little in-house survey, Ann. What do some of you folks do? What do you folks... Huh? You go to sleep? Go to the bathroom? Eat? Do it again? Take a shower? Go home to my wife? Who said go home to my wife? Go home to my wife over there? And come on over here, dear. What do you think the answer is? Is it talk or do they go directly to sleep? 80% of the couple surveyed said...
Sleep.
No, they talk. At least they say thanks or, thank you. Come on down here, folks. We have 2 contestants left in the game. One of you is going to win our tickets to see Rich Little tonight and Mary Wilson of the Supremes. All right. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, what's been happening to vasectomies over the past few years? Are more and more men having vasectomies or have they been dropping off? Now, we're talking the operation.
Dropping off.
No. More and more men are having them. Stay over here if you will, please. Now, if you answer this question right, you are the winner. If not, we have a tie. We keep on going back and forth. A woman walks by you, sir, completely naked, wearing a great smelling perfume. You understand the situation?
Yeah.
Now, according to 17 magazine, what are you, the man, more likely to remember longer? The way the woman looked or the way she smelled? Audience, help them out on this one here. The way she looked. Now think about it. What's your name again? Debbie walks by you. Completely naked. Walk by it, just pretend. Just pretend, you're not, just walk by it. There she goes, all right? But Debbie happens to be wearing a great smelling perfume. Now, like 5-6 months down the line, are you more likely to remember the way Debbie looked, being naked, or the way she smelled? Audience, help them out now. No, the way she smelled. Debbie, you're back in the game. All right, here's an interesting question to think about. Which sex change operation costs more these days? Going from female to male or male to female? Which operation costs more? Going from female to male or male to female? Audience, help Debbie out on this one here. Now, if you think about it, you'll know what the answer is.
Female to male.
Why do you say female to male?
And
Is she right, folks? You know, due to add-on parts, it's female to male. Yes, you're in the game. Now you're in the hot seat. Over here. You're a young lady on a date with a guy. Now let's reword this. You're on a date with a girl, and she can't stand you. Okay? You're on a date with a girl, and she can't stand you. According to Young Miss Magazine, when you're getting ready to... All right, let's do a little situation here. You're on a date with him, and you can't stand him. You understand the situation? All right. According to Young Miss Magazine, when you're getting ready to kiss Debbie, what should you do, Debbie? Should you quickly kiss him on the cheek or move out of the way? Now, you understand the situation here? No, she doesn't like you. You had a date, and she can't stand you. He's getting ready to kiss you. Now, according to Young Miss Magazine, should you allow him to just kiss you on the cheek, or should you move out of the way? Audience, help her out on this one. Oh, help him out, yeah. Do you understand the situation? What do you think Young Miss Magazine says she should do?
Away.
Move out of the way. That is correct. Yes. You're both in the game, right? You answered your question, and you answered your question. Let's do another one. Here's your next question. You're a woman making love to a man, and you accidentally call him by another man's name. Has that ever happened to you before? No, it hasn't. Recently, huh? What did you do in that situation?
I don't remember.
According to the book Bedside Manners, should you apologize to the man or should you simply laugh it off? Audience, help her out on this one here. You're making love to a man, you call him by another man's name. Should you apologize or should you simply laugh it off?
Laugh it off.
That's right, you laugh it off and run. All right, here we go. According to Billy Graham, if you had more than one wife on earth, say you had 3 wives, who would you end up with in heaven? Your first wife or no wife at all? Now, this is according to Billy Graham. Your first wife or no wife at all? Audience, help them out on this one here. None? You know, Billy Graham says there are no marriages in heaven. You're right, you're in the game. You're planning to be married for the 4th time. According to Miss Manners, is it okay to send wedding announcements to ex-husbands 1, 2, and 3? Or is that a socially tacky thing to do? Listen to the audience. I'm your ex-husband, and you're going to marry this guy here. Don't do it. Don't do it is right. All right. Here we go. Last question. If you get this one right, we have a tie, and we'll write down a number 1 to 10. Whoever gets this number is the winner. If you miss it, you are the winner of the game. Here's the non-sex question. I don't know how these get in here, but this one got into the back chair. We all know that squirrels bury their nuts in order to keep them fresh, right, sir? But according to Good Housekeeping magazine, if you want to keep your nuts fresh, where do they suggest you store them? In the refrigerator or in the freezer? Audience, help them out. This is his last question.
Freezer.
No, you should never freeze your nuts. It's the refrigerator. You're out of the game, and you win. Thank you very much. All right, your name is Debbie, right? Debbie, you're with who now? Your husband, huh? Okay. Well, you guys have no plans for tonight, do you?
Well, if we do, we're going to cancel.
We have tickets for you and your husband to see a great show, either the first or second show, either 8 or 11, for the Rich Little show here at the Copa Room of the Sands, and also Marie Wilson of the famous Supreme.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's have a big hand for all of our contestants and for our winner. Thank you all. My name is Mark Richards. Do enjoy the show. Thank you for spending your time here with us at the Sands. Have a good day. This is Mark, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Look at this. Well, that's all right. We don't need any more men right now, but we're happy. Okay, we're going to play a little game here. Now, here's what... Oh, I forgot to tell you the name of the game, right? This is called Sing Me That Song. Sing Me That Song. And it works like this. In this little bowl here are little song titles, clips of paper containing well-known songs from the 50s and 60s. Most of the songs are from the 50s and the 60s. When it's your turn, you reach in here and you pick out a slip of paper and I will reveal the song title. You'll have 5 seconds to sing, hum, or whistle any part of the song just to prove that you know it. Now you folks in the audience, you are the judges. If you feel in your heart that the contestant knows the song, you yell, cheer, and applaud. Let's hear a round of applause. They got it right. But judges, they don't know the song. What do you do? Now, if you hear a boo, you're out of the game. That's not my fault. It's your friends and fellow passengers that say, hey, that's not how the song goes. All right, contestant number 1 right down here, sir. Tell us your name and where you're from.
Terry Mitchell in Wichita, Kansas.
I'm from Wichita. All right. All right, Terry, reach in there. These are all well-known song titles. And you have 5 seconds to sing a song called I Want to Hold Your Hand by the Beatles. Sing me that song.
I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Now, that's the title, but I need the melody. How does the song go? The Beatles.
Come on, Terry.
Turtle wax for you. Who knows the song? It goes like this. Who wants to sing it? I want to hold your hand. One of the early hits by the Beatles. What is your name, darling?
I'm Rosemary from Houston, Texas.
I'm from Houston. Do you know Joe?
Sure.
Oh, I bet you do. Okay. Reach in there if you will, please. Pick out a well-known song title. We're playing Sing Me That Song. And you have a song called Leavin' on a Jet Plane by Peter, Paul, and Mary. How's that song go?
I'm leaving on a jet plane.
You're in the game. Just rewind down. Hi, you are?
Jerry from Jersey.
I know, we saw you last night on the talent show. It's Jerry from Jersey. Okay. Would it be something you picked the same song you sang last night? All right, Jerry from Jersey. He's got the whole world in his hands. That was a big hit back in the late 50s.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world.
Hey Jude, another Beatles song.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad.
That's good. Yeah, August. We're playing Sing Me That Song. We're going to play until we have a winner. Your name? Bill. From where, Bill?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I'm from Tulsa. Yeah, born and raised there. All right. Louie.
Louie, Louie. Oh, baby. Oh, we gotta go.
Audience, don't forget, folks, you're the judges, okay? You're from the game. Come on down here, sweetheart. Tell them right over here. What is your name?
Julianne.
Phoenix. Never been there, okay? All right, Julianne, you got a song called The Candyman. This was a big hit by Sammy Davis. The Candyman. No coaching now. 5 seconds.
The Candyman. The Candyman fan.
Boy, you're lucky. You got friends in the audience. Okay, hi, you are?
Lori.
Lori, Strangers in the Night. Frank Sinatra song back in the 60s. Strangers in the Night. Now, if you don't know it, just pretend.
Strangers in the night.
Thank you very much. We have some rice-a-roni for you. Hi, you are?
Michelle.
From where, Michelle?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, a lot of. Are you all from Phoenix here? Okay. All right, let's see what you got there, darling. You got a song called Elvis song. Are you lonesome tonight?
Are you lonesome tonight?
That's good. You're in the game. Right over here, darling. Your name?
Lisa.
From where, Lisa?
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay. Whoop, that's all right. Just pick up this one here. You have a song called Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Why do fools fall in love?
Is that good? Okay. You don't have to do too much of it, just to prove that you know the song. That was good. Hi, you are?
Gail.
From where, Gail?
New Orleans.
All right, Gail from New Orleans. Reach in there. We're playing Sing Me That Song. You have some fine gifts. Splish Splash. Bobby Darin song.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath all on a Saturday night.
Okay, you're in the game. You guys are doing great in the audience, by the way. You are?
Darlene from Connecticut.
What part of Connecticut?
West Haven.
I'm from New Canaan, really. Born and raised there. Actually, Norwalk. But that's true, folks. That's my real hometown. Okay, your cheating heart.
Oh my God, of all things.
Oh, why? Now, why of all things?
Story behind it.
Let's hear the story. You folks want to hear the story? They want to hear the story behind your cheating heart. All right, we'll just make up a story. Okay, right over here. Your cheating heart. Sing me that song.
Your cheating heart. That's all I know.
Now, here's how it goes. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Please take your seat. You're all through. Hi, your name?
Linda from Connecticut.
Okay, there you go, Linda. I want you to sing a song called Puff the Magic Dragon.
Puff the magic dragon.
Very good. Okay, let's move on to round number 2. Everybody move on down just a little bit. Round number 2. We're doing our little game here. We're going to give you a little survey question. This question was asked to 100 people around the United States. Whoever comes the closest to the survey answer is the winner. You folks in the audience can help the contestants out. We surveyed 100 married women, and we asked them this question. If you picked up the extension phone and heard your husband whisper, "I love you," to another woman, would you continue to listen in on the conversation? How many married women said yes, they would continue to listen in on the conversation if they picked up the extension phone and heard their husband whisper, "I love you," to another woman? Before you answer, how many ladies in the audience would listen? How many would then kill their husband? Okay. All right. Whoever comes the closest to the answer wins the game. And what would you, out of 100 100 married women, how many said, what would you do in that situation?
Oh, I'd listen.
For how long, for how long would you listen?
Till I found out where she lived.
Okay, out of 100 married women, how many said, yeah, they would continue to listen?
100.
100, okay, 100. Jerry?
I don't think I applied this question. I don't have a husband.
Well, that's all right. Just out of 100 married women, how many said, yeah, they would continue to listen?
90.
90. Now remember your answers. You said 100 and you said 90. Audience, what do you think some of the answers might be? A lot of high answers.
98.
98.
96.
96. You watch The Price is Right, don't you? Yeah.
89.
89.
95.
And 95. Well, the actual survey answer, how many women said yes, they would continue to listen on the conversation? Down the lower left is 87. Who said 85? This lady right here came the closest. Is that anybody come closer than Lady, she's the lowest, she's the one? Okay, guess what? You just won. You have to buy everyone a round of drinks. So we have a prize for you. I'm not sure what the prize is. See our friend right over. What do we have, sir? A little boat? A little boat. Okay. I'll tell you what. Do we have a few more minutes to do something up here?
Yes, go 10 minutes.
Got 10 minutes. Okay, let's have a big round of applause for all of our contestants right up here. Thank you all. All right, let's do another little game, and I need 8 people up here. We're going to play the Family Feud game. We have 10 minutes to go. Any 8 people that have not been up here. And we have time for another quick little game. And if you want to play, come on up here. 8 people. We have 1, we have 2, 3, 4, just 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, here we are. Let's see if we have a winner in this game here. Yes. Let's get a woman over here between these guys here. Move on down just a little bit, right past this. Everybody move on down here if you will, please. Okay, folks, you've all watched the Family Feud. You've all seen the survey questions. You've all yelled out the answers, right? You always yell out the answers. These are right from the Family Feud TV game show. 100 people surveyed. I have the top 5 answers on my list. When it's your turn, you've got to give me 3 answers that are on the list. 3 in a row. If you're right, you're in the game. If you miss it, you're out of the game. All you folks in the audience, you help our contestants by yelling and shouting out what you think the top 5 answers are. Listen to the audience before you give your answer. Your name?
Ron Labor.
Okay, where are you from, Ron?
New Orleans.
Okay, Ron, 100 people surveyed, top 5 answers. Name a cartoon character with a first and last name. I need 3 answers in a row from you. A cartoon character with a first and last name. Listen to the audience over there.
Okay, Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny is 1. Daffy Duck? No. We have, no, too late, folks. He missed it. We have Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, Donald Duck, Yogi Bear, and Porky Pig. Now, Daffy Duck was not on the list. Thank you very much. Okay. You got to give me 3 answers in a row. You are?
Tamara.
From where, Tamara?
Orlando.
Okay, here we go. We surveyed 100 people. Top 5 answers, give me 3 in a row. Name a place where people squirm in their seats besides my show here. Name a place where people squirm in their seats. Listen to the audience. Audience, listen. Dentist office. I'll give you, doctor's office, okay?
Church.
Church is the number 1 answer. 1 more and you're in the game. And school. We have church, movies, doctor's office, opera, and lectures. School is not one of the answers. Okay, thank you. Oh, they're dropping like flies. You are? Andy. Where are you from?
Orlando.
Okay, Andy, here we go. Top 5 answers on my list. Name something you do right after dinner. Top 5 answers, 100 people surveyed. Something you do right after dinner. Audience, help them out here. Now, before you answer, think of what you do. What do you do after dinner? What you do might be on the list here.
Brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth. We're going to do like Art does. I learned something from Art. When he points to you, you go. Now, here's the answers. Watch TV, wash the dishes, sleep, relax, and read. But brush your teeth is not on the list. Thank you very much. Okay. We have some prizes. We got to give these prizes away. You are?
Wendy from Satellite Beach.
Okay, Wendy from Satellite Beach. We surveyed 100 people. Top 5 answers on my list. Audience, help her out. Name something found in a bathroom. Top 5 answers, just give me 3. Something found in a bathroom. A toothbrush. We have toilet, bathtub, soap, toilet tissue, and a sink. Thank you very much. You are?
John, from Indian Harbor Beach, Florida.
Okay, John, here we go. Top 5 answers, 100 people surveyed. Name something that people lie to... Nah, forget that. Forget that one. Name something that moves in circles. Something that moves in circles. Top 5 answers on my list. I need 3 of them. Listen to the audience first. Listen to the audience before you give the answer. Something that moves in circles.
Merry-go-round.
Merry-go-round. Number 1 answer. Yes. Give me 2 more and you're in the game.
Record.
Record. We have merry-go-round, wheels or tires, clock hands, the earth, and a Ferris wheel. Didn't we have somebody that was still left in the game? I guess not. Everyone's... No, okay. Name something that has fruit flavors. Top 5 answers on my list. Something that has fruit flavors. Gum. Yes, that's on the list. Lifesavers is on the list. Give me 1 more. Something that has fruit flavors. And Jell-O. We have gum, Lifesavers, ice cream, Kool-Aid, and Jell-O. We surveyed 100 people. Top 5 answers. Name a food with melted cheese on it. Name a food with melted cheese on it. Pizza is 1. Nachos. We have macaroni and cheese, pizza, lasagna, cheeseburger, and grilled cheese sandwich. All right, here we go. Your name?
Jeff.
From where?
Evansville.
Evansville. We have 100 people surveyed. Name something that children often forget to do. Top 5 answers. Something that children often forget to do. Brush their teeth. Yes, number 1 answer. Wash behind their ears. Hold it, folks. Wash. We'll get, yeah, it says wash. 1 more, and you're also a winner, because we have 2 prizes here. Tie their shoes. You're right. Yes, you're right. Here's what the answers are. Brush their teeth, wash, clean their room, tie their shoes, and close the door, whatever it said. Okay, we have prizes. Right on. Yes, look at these. We have our last 2 prizes here, and we have a ship for you and a ship for you, and we want to say thank you for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your cruise, everybody. Thank you. Have a fun little game here. Oh, I didn't tell you what kind of trivia questions, did I? This is sex trivia. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention. Usually I mention what it is. Now, here's the way it works. We're going to go right down the line. I'm going to give each one of you a question with a choice of 2 answers. It's up to you to come up with the right answer. If you answer it right, you're in the game. If you miss it, you're out of the game. Now, to help you along, all of you folks in the audience, we want you to yell and shout out what you think the answer to the question is. Contestants, listen to the audience because they're pretty bright, okay? They're on the Rhapsody seats. Whatever answer you give is the one we accept. Can you folks help our contestants by yelling and shouting out the answers? I mean, really shouting? Hi, what's your name, sir? Where you from?
Prairie from Seattle, Washington.
I'm from Seattle.
Hey.
Do you know Joe?
Joe? Oh, good.
All right, good. All right, according to sex researchers Masters and Johnson, you're an average guy, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, when you're sexually aroused, do your toes curl up or does your hair fall out? Now, one of those is the answer. He's an average guy, folks. According to Masters and Johnson, when he's sexually aroused, do his toes curl up or does his hair fall out? Now, when you're sexually aroused, what happens with you? I mean, of those two answers, I mean. Between those two answers, do your toes curl up or does your hair fall out?
Well, I can't see any hair falling out. I'm trying to see if my toes are curling up.
Give him a minute.
Yeah. Toes.
You say your toes. Audience, do you think he's right? He says his toes curl up. You know what? According to sex researchers, Masters and Johnson, your toes curl up. Yes, you're in the game. Just move right over there. Stay in the position you're in. Hi, your name?
Joanne.
From where?
Long Island.
I'm from Long Island. I was born in Seattle, and then when I was 5, I moved to Long Island. Jeez, this is amazing. You're making love to a man, and you accidentally call the man you're making love to by another man's name. Now, has that ever happened to you before? What would you do in that situation?
I wouldn't take what you say.
You will. All right. Now, according to a book called Bedside Manners, what should you do in that situation? Should you apologize to the man, or should you simply laugh it off? One of those is the answer. She's making love to a man. She calls him by another man's name. According to the book Bedside Manners, what should she do? Laugh it off or apologize? I hear a lot of apologizing. Yes, I mean that makes sense. Put off. Yeah, I'm sorry. We have some rice only for you. Thank you very much. Okay. Hi, what is your name? Where are you from?
I'm David from Seattle, Washington.
Hi, David. Here is your question here. We need a little, this lady right here. Do you know this guy here? Okay, what is your name? Stacy, this is David. Okay, I want you to do me a little favor. I want you to walk by David, the sexiest walk. The sexiest walk. This has to do with the question. Just walk by David, the sexiest walk you can do. And you watch her, okay, David? Okay. Now, I want you to look at Stacy, David, all right? Now, imagine that she's completely naked, but she's wearing a great smelling perfume. Do it one more time, Stacy. She's completely naked. Yeah, and she's wearing a great smelling perfume. Now, according to Glamour magazine, what are you going to remember longer when you think about Stacy? The way she looked or the way she smelled? Now, this is according to Glamour magazine. Folks, what's he going to remember longer? Great smelling perfume. Now, think about it now. She's naked.
Well, my answer should be smell.
You know what? You're right. Yes, you're in the game. It's the way she smells. You can get dressed now, Stacy, all right? Where are you from, Stacy?
California.
What part?
Southern California.
What part?
Orange County.
I don't have any further on that one. Okay. Playgirl magazine. Are you single or married?
Married.
Playgirl magazine recently asked their women readers if they would have sex with a total stranger for $1 million in cash. What did 58% of the women say? They would or would not have sex with a total stranger for $1 million in cash. Now, Stacy, you don't know me, right? I mean, I just met. Would you have sex with me for $1 million? If I handed you $1 million right now.
Is that okay, honey?
Forget him. Just say you're single and you don't know that you're by yourself. Here, would you have sex with me for $1 million?
Maybe.
All right, now according to Glamour magazine, what did 58% of the women say? They would or would not? Help her out, folks. They all said yes.
I say yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, they would. You guys would also. What's your name, sir? Where you from?
Craig from Long Island.
All right, Craig, is it? Craig. According to the book American Averages, how many times a day does the average adult pass gas? Now, Craig, how many? Before I give you a choice of two answers, what's average for you?
So far, 0.
Oh, you see, I don't know if that. I don't think you folks believe him, do you? All right, it's either 7 or 14 times a day. They did a study. A book called American Averages did a study. How many times a day does the average? Let's do a little in-house survey here. By show of hands, how many people do 7 a day? One of those is the answer. How many do 14? 7 or 14 times is the answer, according to the book American Averages.
Well, I'm not getting much help from the audience. My final answer, 14.
That's right. Yes, 14. And it's not even, oh, okay. Hi, what is your name? Where are you from?
I'm Cindy from Royal Park.
Cindy. Which weighs more, an average woman's breast? Now, this happened to be the next question, folks. You're not average. Or a Big Mac. Now, you know, we're talking about McDonald's, the Big Macs. On the average, which weighs more, an average woman's breast or a Big Mac? Audience, help Cindy out here. Now, how much is your breast weight, you know? We happen to have a scale with us here. Audience, what's the answer? The Big Mac or a breast? Average. Average woman's breast or a Big Mac?
The audience says breast, so I'm going to go with them.
You're going to go, you know what? An average woman's breast weighs about a pound and a Big Mac is 7 ounces. Yes, you're in the game. Hi, your name's sir, where are you from?
I'm Charlie from Westminster, California.
All right, Charlie, here's your question here. According to studies at New York State University, are you more likely to enjoy making love after watching the news or a comedy on TV? Now, this is according to studies at New York State University. Are you more likely to enjoy making love after watching the news or a comedy? Audience, what do you think the answer is? What do you always think the answer? They did a study. News or comedy? What do you prefer, Charlie?
I'm going with the audience and saying comedy.
Why comedy?
It seems like you'd be in a better mood.
After I Love Lucy or something like that?
Exactly.
Final answer?
Final answer.
No. The answer is news causes anxiety and making love is a great release. Thank you, Charlie. We have some turtle wax for you. All right. All right, your name?
Wendy.
From?
Connecticut.
What part of Connecticut, Wendy?
Durham.
Durham, all right. I'm from New Canaan, really, for sure. According to studies, what do most people do right after making love? In fact, 80% of the people surveyed said they do this right after making love. Now, before I give you a choice of 2 answers, what do you do?
Sleep.
Okay. What do you do? Before you give an answer, let's find out, what do some of you folks do right after making love? 80% of the people surveyed said they do this. What do you all do? We had a what? Sleep. Go to the bathroom. Go home to my wife. The guy says go home to my wife. Midnight buffet. Cuddle.
Round 2.
It's either talk or go directly to sleep. 80% of the couples surveyed said they either talk or go directly to sleep. Audience, help her out now. This is one of the 2 answers.
I agree with him. I'm going to say talk.
That's right. Yes. At least something. All right, here's the last round here. Let's see if we have any winners. Last round. According to Ann Landers, should a woman ever thank her husband for sex? Yes or no? Are you married?
Yes.
Yes. Now, has your wife ever thanked you?
Yes.
Yes. Well, how does she say it?
That was great.
Oh, but that's not a thank you. That's not a thank you, is it? No.
Thank you. Then I guess no.
Okay. All right. Now, folks in the audience now, according to Ann Landers, should a woman ever thank her husband for sex? Yes or no? Let's hear it. Huh? I'm hearing yeses and nos. You know, it's up to you now.
Yes, she said.
You say yes? The answer, Ann Landers says it's a mutual obligation. The answer is no. Oh, thank you. All right. Here we go. We're getting down to the wire here. Are you single or married?
I am married.
Wife here?
You right there.
Right there. Here's a question. Studies show it takes the average married man only 7 minutes to do this at nighttime. Does it take him 7 minutes to fall asleep or 7 minutes to make love to his wife? Now, they did studies on this. The average married man, it takes him 7 minutes, folks, to do this. Is it to fall asleep or to make love to his wife? Audience, help him out here, because if he's wrong, he's out of the game. And if he's right, he stays in the game. How long does it take you there, sir?
Does it mean the whole act or just the intercourse?
Nobody ever asked me that question before, I don't know. No, it just says it takes the average married man only 7 minutes to do this at nighttime.
Lovemaking should take longer than that.
All right, so you say?
Sleeping.
That's right, yes. It takes the average adult to fall asleep, yes. You all set, Stacy? Now you're married. Where's your husband at? Okay. Your husband, what's his first name?
Charlie.
Charlie likes to wear your nightgown to bed every so often, okay? Does he do this, really? He does, okay. According to Dr. Ruth Westheimer, should you allow your husband Charlie to wear your nightgown to bed every so often to fulfill his, fantasies? Or does Dr. Ruth Westheimer think your husband Charlie is a real sicko? Now, one of those is the answer. Audience, help Stacy out here. Her husband likes to wear her nightgown to bed every so often to fulfill his sexual fantasies. Does Dr. Ruth Westheimer say, hey, let him do it, it's okay? Or does Dr. Ruth Westheimer think Charlie, her husband, is a real sicko? She's relying on you folks for help. All right, let's do a little in-house survey here. How many women let your husband wear your nightgown to bed? All right, a lot of women, I heard women say, let him do it.
I would love to do it. I'll say yes.
Dr. Ruth says he needs psychiatric counseling. He's a sicko. Thank you. That's Dr. Ruth. All right. Let me hold off this question here. Now here's a question to think about. Which sex change operation costs more these days? Going from male to female or from female to male? Which one costs more these days? Think about it, folks. This is for his answer. If he answers it right, he's in the game. He's going to win a prize. If not, he's out of the game and wins no prize. Which sex change operation costs more? Male to female, female to male? Your answer.
Female to male.
Why do you say female to male?
There's a lot more work to do.
You know what? There's add-on parts. Yes, it's female to male. You're in the game. You know what a chastity belt is?
I've heard of it.
All right, this has to do with the question. For those of the people in the audience who don't know, what is what?
It's safety. It's protection from...
Okay, that's all right. We know you're okay. Okay.
I know.
Now, according to the World Book Encyclopedia, what did the Italians have to do with those famous chastity belts? Did they invent the chastity belt, or did they learn how to pick the locks? Now, one of those is the answer. This is according to the World Book Encyclopedia. And I get all my information from some of those resources there. What did the Italians have to do with those famous chastity belts? Did they invent them, or learn how to pick the locks? Audience, help her out here now. There's a prize involved. Did they invent them, or no, they learned how to, Italian locksmiths, you heard about those locksmiths before? Yes, okay, I'm trying to help you now.
I understand. They're Italians, but
You're jealous.
I think they invented them.
Do you want to keep, is this your final answer? That's correct, they invented them, yes. All right, we're going to give you a prize also if you answer this. So far you all got 3 got a prize, okay? Here we go. Your last question here. Single or married?
Single.
You're an average single woman, and you've gone out with the same guy 3 times in a row. According to the book, Singles, the New Americans, have you slept with the guy yet? Or are you still holding out? If you're the average single woman in America today, you've gone out with the same guy 3 times in a row. Now, if you're average, have you slept with him yet, or are you holding out? Let's do a little survey. How many single women in the audience here? Single women? Any single women in the audience? Let's do a little survey here. Yeah. How many single women have slept with a guy on the first date? Raise your hand. Think about it. You and I have gone out 3 times in a row. Movies, dancing, bowling, It's our 3rd date.
Where are you living?
I live in Las Vegas. Have you slept with me yet, or are you still holding out? Not necessarily me, just the average guy, you know. Audience, what do you think the answer is? Help her now.
Go with the audience.
The audience says she has slept with him. Oh, well, I'm hearing you can change it. Slept with him. You're gonna do it. You know what? According to the book, Singles and New Americans, if you've gone out with the same guy 3 times in a row, there must be some kind of a chemistry or an attraction with the guy. Yes, you slept with him, and you win, and we have a winner. Look, we have 4 players that have won, and all 4 of you are going to get a prize, and let me get the prizes for you right now. We're going to get some more, but here we go. We've got some great prizes for you. We've got Royal Caribbean International hat. There's 2 of them there. Who wants the hat? All right. And we've got one of these fanny packs. What would you like, sir? A hat. We're going to get it. All right. He sure wants a fan. We're going to get you a fanny pack before you leave tonight, okay? Where are you sitting at? You come see us right after the show, okay? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for all of our contestants playing our little sex trivia quiz. And now we're going to turn things over to Bobby. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for one of your fellow guests. This is Mark Richards, all the way from Las Vegas. Stop by Vegas and stop in and see Mark. Super Bowl fans? Where? Let's find somebody who really loves the Super Bowl. I mean, really, is a real Super Bowl freak. Are you? Good? Are you? Come on up here. Come on up here. We're going to give you a chance to win a prize. Yeah. Okay. Tell us your name and where you're from.
Randy, from the Packer-land.
Okay, Randy. Is your wife with you, by the way? Okay, where's your wife at? Right there. We surveyed 100 married men. 100 married men were surveyed with this question, and here's the question. If you come within 20% either way of the answer, you win a ship. Not this, you win a ship there, okay? If you were watching the Super Bowl and your wife asked you to turn it off and make love to her, would you do it? How many married men said they would turn off the Super Bowl to make love to their wife? Out of 100 married men surveyed with that question, how many said they would turn off the Super Bowl to make love to their wife? Audience, how many guys here, by applause, would turn off the Super Bowl if your wife asked you to make love to her? All right, it's the 4th quarter, 2 minutes to go, score is tied, and you've got $1,000 riding on it. How many would turn off the Super Bowl? All right, out of 100 married men, how many of you said, yeah, they turn it off? Listen to the audience. Come within 20% either way, and you win a prize. 20%. You say 20%. The actual answer is 32. That's within 20. You got a prize. Yes. There you go. And see how easy that was? You didn't have to answer any questions. All right, have a seat if you will, please. Thank you. Okay, let's get a single woman. A single woman. The single, you raised your hand. Come on up here. We're going to give you a chance. And let me see here. We have time for one more after this one here. Tell us your name and where you're from.
Carly from Arizona.
Hi, Carly from Arizona. And you are single.
Oh, yeah.
You date often?
No.
When's the last time you had a date?
I don't know.
You want to go for coffee later? Yes, I am married. In fact, my wife's doing the videotaping. Keep it running, honey. Okay. We surveyed 100 single women. 100 single women were asked this question. Come within 20% either way, and you're a winner. If you're out on a first date with a man and you said no to his sexual advances and the man started to cry, would you give in? How many single women out of 100 said yeah, they would give in to the man if he started to cry? Audience, help her out now. Now think about it. You and I are out on a date. You and I, wait, don't give me your answer yet. You and I are out on a date. We're up in the mountains overlooking the city, okay? It's our first date and I want a little, okay? And you say no, you push me away and I start to cry. And I say, please, please, please. Would you give in?
Would I?
Yeah. How would you react toward the way I'm acting?
I'd probably laugh at you.
Would you date me a second time? Would not date me a second time. All right, let's do a little house survey. How many single women would give in to a guy? How many have given in to a guy? See, nobody wants to really admit it, you see. Okay. Out of 100 single women, come within 20%. How many said they would give in to the guy if he started to cry? Audience, yell out some answers here.
I'm gonna go away at 15%.
15%? You know, the answer is 17, and yes, you got it. All right, another trophy. All right, we got time for one more, looking at the clock on the wall, as they said. And let's say, let's get a married woman, a married woman. Here's our very last question, a married woman. A married woman? All right, get her up here. Get her up here, a married woman. It's a good thing this isn't The Price is Right. They would have had to stop tape and do it again. Tell us your name.
Lori,
From where?
New York State.
Okay, Lori from New York State. I want you to know, Lori, this is the very last question. You're going to win our last prize if you come within 20% of the answer to the survey question. Okay, Lori? Here we go. We surveyed 100 married women. How long have you been married, by the way?
Almost 4 years.
Almost. Are they good years?
Yes.
Good. All right. When your husband was in a romantic mood, and you were not in the mood, did you ever pretend that you were fast asleep? How many married? Look at all the women laughing. These women that were laughing, that they know because they do that. How many married women out of 100 said, yeah, they pretended they were fast asleep to avoid making love with their husband? How many women out of 100 said, you know, if they're not in the mood, they pretend they're fast asleep? I guess men do the same thing. I don't know. Okay, Lori, come within 20%, you win the game. You win a prize. Again, your husband's in the mood, you're not in the mood. How many married women out of 100 said they pretended they were fast asleep so they did not have to make love to their husband? 80. You say 80, the answer is 41.